Hey eBay and Mercari, today I am showing you a Samsung DVD VCR combo unit player. This is a model DVD-V3500. Let's go ahead and turn it on here. First we'll load up a DVD real quick. Play button doubles as an enter button on the front. This also has a unique feature to these Samsung units, the Easy View button, which will adjust the aspect ratio depending on, you can go through, I think, what is that, 4 different aspects there just by pressing that button on the front. It's kind of neat. Let's switch over to the VCR. And we'll load up the tape here.
Put some clues back in. What if Eon...
Just rewind while playing. Fast forward while playing. Stop. Do a high speed rewind. And a high speed fast forward. Okay, and we'll eject it. So as you can see in here, this unit is working well. Another unique feature on these is it has a progressive scan button. I'm not going to hit it right now because this is not a progressive scan display, and it's connected with composite, which wouldn't be able to give me progressive scan even if it was. But that's kind of neat too. You only really see those on the Samsungs from this era. What do we have included? We have the unit itself. The power cord is built in. You got a nice, I believe this is about an 8-foot set of stereo RCA cables. That's what most people are going to use to hook this up. Let's go ahead and look at all of the inputs and outputs here. We do have the one line 2 stereo RCA input on the front. We also have another one on the back. Now, unfortunately, a lot of these units, you can get to those by pressing channel up and down on the front and going below channel 2. You can't do that on this one. If you don't have the original remote with the input button or any universal remote that can do it, you're not going to be able to switch to those. I was able to do it with this universal remote. I have one open and I have this one backup one. These are really nice, newer universal remotes that I keep around. Unfortunately, I don't have a second spare to include. But if you can find that model of GE remote, it will work with the input button to switch it to the inputs there. So, As far as the outputs, we have your RCA output. That is what 90% of you are going to use, I would wager. That's the best quality that you can get for both the DVD and the VCR right there. You also have the RF in and out. All of these inputs and outputs have been tested, by the way, and the only one that does not work is this one. By the way, everything to the left there, that's only going to be for the DVD player. It's not going to output the VCR. The blue output on the component, for whatever reason, those like to fail. This is the third one I've sold this year that had a bad blue component output, and totally different brands. I think one was a Sony, one was a Magnavox, this is a Samsung. For some reason, that blue output always fails, but that would just be for a little bit better picture quality on a DVD. Most TVs don't even have that anymore. You're probably just going to want to use that, and if you do, it's a great unit for that. All the other inputs and outputs work. S-Video, your digital, coax, and optical for your surround sound if you want to use those. As far as the physical condition, it is in good physical condition, I would say. There are a few little scuffs and scratches on the body, which is to be expected with these metallic bodies over time. They're built really solid. They're good. Kind of reminds me of Sony build, but they do kind of scratch up, especially if you transport them a few times. But I believe that is all I have to say on this one. Thanks for looking, guys.